Thank you for coming to check us out again here today at New York Attornics. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a review today of these shears, the TANSUNG Poultry Shears. I got these off of Amazon not too long ago, maybe a month and a half ago. You might have seen me in another video dispatch a quail with these. I was not too happy, mostly only because of the dispatching process itself. Everything else was nice. I mean, the processing, clipping open the skin to make it easier to pull the skin off, clipping the legs off, that was pretty easy. And even splitting through the spine up both sides. That part was really easy in retrospect. Then I made the fried quail. I split the quail in half after that. They went through the breastplate with no problem. So this thing cuts through bone like butter. And we're gonna go ahead and give it another test today. We're going to scale a fish, and I'm gonna clean that fish completely, have it for dinner. So the shears themselves come apart pretty easily. All we have to do is open the catch right here, swing them open, pull them apart. Really easy to put back together as well. Do the same thing in reverse. If you open them up halfway like that from the catch, have a pair of functioning shears. And then you can lock them just like that for safety. Or stabbing. So we're going to open them all the way up, take them apart. And this is the part that we're going to use to scale the fish. So I thought I was recording the whole time, but I wasn't. And I went ahead and cleaned most of the fish. But luckily for us, I left a few scales on the fish, so we still get to see how awesome this thing is at scaling fish. I left them right here near the anal fin. And we're going to use the shears also to cut the rest of the fins off. As you can see, fish is completely clean. I'm going to leave the head on there and everything. But yeah, let's get the rest of these. Now, as you can see, it is really good. Getting the rest of those scales off of there. We're not going to leave a single scale on this fish. Then I'll put them back together. I'm going to cut these fins off. I'm going to start with the anal fin. Being careful not to cut our fingers off. I'm going to go right up the top. Not a problem. So with the help of these shears, I was able to get this fish completely cleaned with no problem. I also had to use a knife, of course, but cutting through these fins has become a non-issue. There's our fish. So it's my opinion that after checking these shears out extensively and scaling a fish with them, that these shears are actually pretty okay. Now, that's not to say that they're awesome, and that's not to say that I completely rescind what I said earlier in previous videos about these shears. If you are looking for shears to make culling easier, these are not the shears. You might as well just pull the heads off of your quail with your bare hands. Again, do not buy these shears if you're just looking for shears to make culling easier. These do not do that. They have the crook in them right here that you would think, you know, you slip their little heads in there, snip them right off. That does not happen. You still have to pull. It's kind of a big mess. It still comes off kind of clean, but at the same time, can be absolutely horrifying if you're not ready for that. Now, if you're just looking for a good pair of kitchen shears for everyday use, poultry shears even. If you're not beheading birds, these are probably going to be the perfect shears for you. They are very valid for cutting up the backs of spines. They can cut through bone, they can cut through gristle, they can cut through pretty much anything. Well, I'm not going to say anything, but when it comes to processing things in your kitchen, these are pretty good shears. Aside from that, again, for all my quail friends, if you are looking to process birds, these are nice. But if you're looking to cull birds, these are not nice. If you're looking to dispatch birds, these are not the shears to do that with. Again, you might as well just pull the heads off. So the final word on this, in my opinion, out of 5 stars, I will give these shears a 3.5. I clean them every time I use them, and I dry them off right away, just like the instructions say. They have a little bit of rust on them. Rust is easy to clean off, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But for now, they are a pretty dependable pair of kitchen shears, so I'm going to keep them around. Thank you again for coming to check us out here today at New York Attornics. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave those below. Also, leave a like for the video and subscribe to the channel for more. We're always looking for feedback, and we're always coming back with more videos. Thank you again from New York Attornics.